Coming up to about 2 years ago now, I introduced you to these. A little 1/43 scale 4-wheel drive drift car. People went crazy for them. In fact, I think this is one of my most popular videos of this little orange. I think it's I want to say it's a GT3 RS, or it might be a GT2. Anyway, really good, and they do loads of different ones. And these weren't like the first mini drift cars that we'd ever seen. Turbo Racing have been chucking a load out, but they were a little bit smaller than this, and they were a little bit more expensive. What was attractive about these ones was, one, they drove really well and you could slide them around, had lots of control, and two, they didn't cost a lot of money. And now we've got some slightly bigger ones. They're still not a lot of money. I think they are, at the moment, they're $58.99, $58, which in the UK, 40 something pound. The same cost as your Chinese takeaway that you have on a Friday night. The difference with these are, they're still there the next day to have fun with, and they won't make you go to bed feeling like shit. Or if, like me, you spend a lot of money buying coffee, then that's probably a week's worth of coffees for one of these. So just make your own coffee for a week and then you can get yourself one of these. Now, I've got three here. This one looks like a Charger or Challenger. This one is a BMW, and hopefully this one is a Porsche. Yes. Right, let's get the police car out first. I can't believe it was 2 years ago in August that I did the video for this. It doesn't feel like 2 years ago. Time flies when you're having fun. Little instruction leaflet with some bits and pieces on parts. We'll have a proper look at that in a minute. Same controller as the other ones had. You have a speed switch there. I think it's got 3 speeds, low, medium, high, obviously. That's for your lights. Adjustable gyro function there. I usually have it not all the way off, but only tweaked up a little bit, and then that's your steering trim there. These aren't bad actually. For the price of this, it's not a bad controller. They don't feel too bad. Got a bit of foam on there. The trigger's big enough for my fat finger to fit in. Not bad. USB charger, I think. Yeah, so these are locked diffs at the back and open at the front. So they should slide actually better than these, because these are locked, all 4 are locked on that. Whereas this one's got an open diff at the front. I wonder if the one in here is open or locked. So that's locked, which means you can put a locked one in the front if you want. That is such a tiny little diff, look at it. Well, it's not a diff if it's locked, is it? It's a spool. Little metal out drives or cups. A single Allen. 4 screws, which I presume would be for the wheels. I don't know if this comes with different wheels. It's got plastic ones on there. The other one came with foam, or not foam, rubber wheels as well. And then a little screwdriver. A set of cones. I have got so many of these. The amount of these cars I've had over the last couple of years, I've got an absolute ton of these cones. Ah, yeah, there you go. A set of rubber tyres, or wheels with rubber tyres on. And I think that's it. And there is the little car. What is it? Is that a Challenger? It's not a Charger, is it? I think it's a Challenger. Cool if those lights work. But yeah, so you got this little police car. Carbon fibre chassis. They look like machined aluminium parts as well. Aluminum. And like I said, a locked rear diff and an open front diff. That is mad, isn't it? That something like this has got carbon and like alloy parts on it. See if I can whip this body off and we'll have a look underneath. There won't be much to see under here, but I just want to have a look at all the parts. There we go. Yeah, like I said, not much to see. You got all like the circuitry here for the, oh yeah, it has got lights at the top. Look, you can see the cable going up to it. So the lights at the top are going to work as well. Little battery under there. Look at the steering knuckles and hubs and drive shafts. That is so cool. Double wishbone suspension. Same at the rear. Metal drive shafts. I expect it's going to have little bearings in there as well. That is crazy. Right, I'm going to carefully put it back together and then put this one on charge, and then we'll have a look at the other ones. Right, what's next? That is, oh, this one's the BMW M3. Looks like a nice blue. Ooh, fancy. Well, it is nice. Got a wide arch kit on it, or a Liberty Walk kit. I'm sure there's some BMW fans out there. That does look nice, doesn't it? It does look very nice. That is a big wang. That's a very big wang. I mean, really, it should be rear-wheel drive, shouldn't it? But it's still going to look cool sliding around. And this one is probably going to be my favourite because I'm a massive fan of Porsche. Look at that little beauty. Now That is very nice. It's a shame it's not the proper Martini livery, but still, that is very, very nice. I've got one that size that's the same as this, but I couldn't find it. But there's the size difference, look. So you can see it's a fair bit bigger. If it performs the same as them, but with this size, it might be a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit more fun, because these things are like really good fun. But being slightly bigger and driving like that, you might just get a little bit more out of it. A little bit more satisfaction from it. Right, I'm gonna get them charged, and while they're charging, I've got some tidying to do. Well, not so much tidying, because there's not much in here. I have tidied up, but I need to change this carpet. This carpet has served me well. I've done lots of videos using it, but over the course of however, I don't know how long it's been down, probably since that first video, is probably the same carpet. You can see it's been a little bit trashed. I've got tape covering up rips and some repairs on there. And more recently, for a little intro, a little funny intro for the Poor Boy Speed Challenge, I did a burnout with my motor compo, and well, yeah, I've trashed my carpet. Batteries are charging. Let me just build a little area there to do some sliding. Completely forgot about this little track I made. Who remembers that? I can't remember what video it was from. We've got a little bit of an issue. I thought I had more carpet. That's all I've got. So I need to order some more. And then we can make the track. And we have new carpet, and we have a new track. I thought I owed you a decent track. The last few videos I've done of these mini drift cars, I've kind of just made it like a bit of a drift arena and not really put loads of effort in, just to show it sort of sliding around some stuff. I've built a full track, and it took me a lot longer than I planned. So I got the new carpet down on Saturday, and then I got this track down yesterday, which was obviously Sunday, and then I've come in today to do it. And when I walked in, all the tape had lifted itself up and twisted. Obviously due to like the temperature changes, and just this tape isn't designed to be curved round. So I've just had to spend a little bit more time going around and redoing stuff. But it's done, and I think it actually looks pretty good. It's got a very Christmassy candy cane theme, hasn't it? I'm gonna run the BMW first. I'll show you the charger in a minute. The lights work. It looks so good. And I reckon if you had a couple of you, you could play cops and robbers with, well, the police car chasing the M3. So it's fully proportional. It's got 3 speeds on there. You got like a red light for the fastest speed. If you go down, there's like an amber light. You probably can't see it. Go down again, there's a green light. So that's the lowest speed. Next speed, and then the fastest one. It actually runs better on this carpet on the middle speed. And at the moment, I've got the gyro probably on about, I don't know, 45%. For me, I find that that works the best. It might take me a couple of laps to get dialed in, but look how well it drifts. Got Consuela there, go around Consuela. As you can see, it goes around really well. I want to get fast. There you go, ready? Here you go, look. Yes! Look at that, told ya. So this on the medium speed is just about right. It's faster speed, I mean it's okay, but you don't need it that fast. It's perfect like this. Look at it. Look how good it slides. It is so good. Oh. Put it up to the faster speed. And with the gyro, the higher you have the gyro, the less steering you have. So if I have the gyro on full, it almost doesn't want to turn in because the gyro is trying to correct it. So if you've got some turns that you can't quite get round, what you need to do is just turn the gyro down, and then that will give you a bit more steering. So I'm on the fastest speed now, and as you, well, yeah, straight away you can see it's just a little bit too much for it. It wants to spin out a little bit more because you've got more wheel speed there. I've put the rubber tyres on the Porsche, and we're going to try out the rubber tyres, and then I'll show you the charger because it looks well cool. Right, time for the Porsche on some rubber tyres. I've got a feeling this track, I think it's going to be too fast. Yep. I've got the gyro almost off. If you turn it all the way off, it actually turns too sharp with these. So you can see, oh, it's very twitchy on this short track. This short track. Way too quick. All right, let's go down. Let's podge it down to medium speed, a bit more gyro. Try and dial that steering down so it's not, oh my word, yeah. I reckon after a few laps I could probably dial this in a bit and get some clean laps in every time. Nice. I reckon that this will go better on like a nice smooth concrete skate park. Just think it will drive better with a little bit of open space, a little bit of grip. It will probably still slide, well, we'll go find out, shall we? I told you it'd be fun. Now I've changed my mind. This one is actually my favourite. I think it looks really good. Them flashing lights on the top as well, they just add a little bit more fun to it. And because I haven't got any friends here, I can't do any police chasing. So we're just gonna go and do a little bit of driver training. There's a link in the description where you can get these. And the same as I said, however many years ago, the most fun you can have for the least amount of money.